Good evening, my name is Felicia, and today for my informative speech, I'll be talking about internet abuse in the area of using social media as a form of abuse. And today I would be dividing my speech into three aspects. We'll look at the introduction, we'll look at the body, and we'll also look at the conclusion. And there'll be room for questions if we have enough time. So today I'll be talking about social media as a means of internet abuse. The internet is a good thing and has a lot of information in it. But today, in today's world, people are using internet as a different thing in which as a different aspect. That is, it's being used all the way around. With the rise of technology and social media usage, social media have dramatically changed the way people communicate and the way relationships are formed. Looking at an instance is a situation whereby you get to meet someone online and you want to get married to the person, whereas the picture, we have different kind of social media. Sorry, I didn't chip that in. We have different types of social media. We can talk about Google, we can talk about Snapchat, Instagram, YouTube, and so on. So using Facebook as an instance, there are so many people that uses false image, whereas the picture you get to see that appears to be for the person's profile is not what they actually are. There is an instance that happened on social media that I read online that someone actually got married to a different person. Someone actually met a lady online that is meant to get married to, but in meeting the person in real life, the person is a different person entirely. This is an example of false identity through social media. A survey by Pew Research Center last year found that 73% of adults had seen someone harassed in some way online, while 40% personally experiencing abuse on internet. There is another scenario I also saw on the internet about a guy that was trying to intimidate his friends through the usage of likes on Instagram, where he has to go on a mountain to pretend to take a picture so he can get more likes. Unfortunately for the guy, he didn't make it because while taking a selfie, he actually fell down and that was how he lost his life. That's also an example of internet and social media abuse. Many people have died real life due to internet stunts. That's an example. The example I just gave right now. And divorce has happened through internet. An example is someone who actually leaked a secret online while using internet and while using social media. There are 5 ways to fight social media addiction, and one is focus on the number of social network you use. That is, if you know you want to make use of Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, you should reduce like the time you'll be using on the internet. When you spend so much time on it, it's going to allow you start seeing what you shouldn't see. Another example is use a schedule. Like now, when you know that you've done your schoolwork, you've actually gone to work, you've done all other things that you need to do, then when you use the schedule, then it's going to allow you know that, okay, I have a limited time on the social media net, whichever one I'm using this day, anytime. Set a timer. Instagram has actually introduced a new way of you setting a timer on internet. Like you can spend like an hour. Once the hour has lapsed, then it's going to cut you off. That's also a good way to reduce social media addiction, that it won't allow you abuse. I don't know if anyone has any question right now.
I have a question.
Okay.
My name is Divine, and my question is, at what age would you advise to use social media as a child?
Good, that's a good question. So, as a parent, I would advise that at the age of 13. And parental guidance is also advisable. Once you start allowing your child to access internet, there is a way that you can set restrictions when you have internet. That is, there are okay, so you can set restrictions that you can also set a timer That is, once they spend like an hour or two, it's going to go off. They won't be able to have access to social media. And parental guidance is also advisable, because when a parental guidance is on a device, you can look at what your child has seen before. There's a way that you can scroll through and see what your child has seen before. There's a way that you can block he or she not to go have access to the sites again. And in conclusion, the internet has undoubtedly affected the way in which we understand our world. We broadcast life to other people, which easily creates image that reflects the reality. In other words, social media has its own advantage and it has its own disadvantage. But what we're actually looking at today is the abuse of it. So for us to be able to reduce the negative impacts, we should set like a timer on our internet in which we don't have enough time to look at the internet. Thank you.